The time has come, right? We're finally at the big boy boss in Leech Grave. The Leech Grave has haunted my dreams for more than a decade. Oh, I got myself playing on my laptop here. Hello! Ha! We will be getting to it. But we first have a nicer prologue in Romsom's KH1 What Happens First Kahoot. Let me get the code up here. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Let's change up the tunes, huh? Oh, not the language. I'm going to need it to be in English for me to know what's happening. Although, actually, I'm sure the questions would all be in English anyway. Only the interface would change. Let's beatbox. One Uplord. Thank you for the follow. And another Jabeep. What's going on, folks? Kamori's here to relive the childhood trauma. Yeah, me too. Same here. First, we actually have to get through the day called the longest day, so that'll have to happen first. Where I have to trail, or I have to stay out of sight of a bunch of card soldiers in Wonderland, which made me rage quit the stream last time on Tuesday. I was like stuck behind a fucking card soldier moving like a fucking snail covered in molasses, and I was just like, I'm not doing it today. I'm just not gonna do it today. I'll start the stream on Thursday with this, and then I will we'll do Leechgrave after that. I feel like starting with Leechgrave would have been rough anyway, you know? So, this will be a sneaking mission. A surveillance card. Yeah. What's up, owls? Captain Goodwin, Snail Gamer. Speaking of snails, Chernabog. Am I saying that right? Is it Chernabog? Cools Guy, welcome back. Uma Sorbet. B-Man. Buffoon's here. Kahoot Champion, by the way. What's my favorite Unversed and Dream Eater? Dream Eaters, God, I'm not very passionate about either, but I would say, well, with Dream Eaters, I'd probably go with, I like Kuma Panda, I like Zoliphant, I also like Chef Kairu, probably one of those. I've never really given it too much thought. As for Unversed, I've given it even less thought, I think, even though I'd probably prefer Unversed in terms of enemy design. I think the Floods are pretty cool. I mean, they're just like Shadow Light. They're like the DS Light for Shadow. Like the Kuma Panda, because you can kill it. Yeah, it's one of the only nice ones that you can kill. Riku's the best Stream Eater? Yeah, there you go. There's a cop-out answer. Yeah. This is a Smooth and Groove cover of the Kahoot theme, I guess. Is anyone noticing my eye twitching at all? Can you see that? I feel like my eye has had a twitch for, not like its own channel where it plays video games. It's like an involuntary movement that it's been doing. So, I said Zoliphant, but Aliphant specifically. No? Not noticeable? Okay. I'm feeling it. I don't know. It's been my left eye for like a week or so. Not every day, but like it's been on and off. Subscribe to my eye. I slept. I woke up about 40 minutes ago. So, thanks, Calernor. I've been told. Some people think they're Hazel. I don't think so. We got a lot of people early here, so we'll probably give it like, we'll go like 6:07 Eastern is when we'll start. My time. I think a lot of people are excited to see me struggle with Leechgrave. Hey, Chernabog, thank you for the follow there. Chernabog has produced some lovely tunes, famously for March Caprice 2.0. Go check that out on YouTube. Anyway, what else? I watched 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Did I talk about that on Tuesday? I don't remember. It was fine. I know it's a time-honored classic, but you know those older movies are a little slow. So, I also watched most of Inspector Gadget. I don't know why I'm bothering to watch some of these. It's like I don't even like. I'm just so in the weeds with how I'm going to even approach this this part 3, the live action video, because like almost none of them are going to be in. I think it's more so about talking about what people most want to see. Light Yagami! Oh my god, everyone hide your face and your name. Go Gadget Faraga! Yeah. HSM watch party. We'll see. Probably doing a game night tomorrow with the Ultimate Patrons. I played some Goose Goose Duck with my my circle of friends, And I thought that was pretty interesting. It's kind of just like Among Us, but with more roles, and overall just like a better, more user-friendly interface, and it's free. So it's like, I don't know why you wouldn't play Goose Goose Duck over Among Us. Among Us has like the, you know, the classic maps and the aesthetic, but Goose Goose Duck is definitely more friendly for first-time players and just like returning players who enjoy that sort of setup. Among Us is sucks. Yeah, it's true. It's sus and it kind of sucks in comparison. So, boom, boom. All right, well, I'll get my my name put in here, and we'll get started. 653. But yeah, I think that that part 3 video is gonna be like discussing what people find most, like, what they want most. Like prediction wise, it's all gonna be like 1s and 2s at the bottom, except for like maybe 2 or 3 heavy hitters. I think I'm gonna like chunk them together into categories instead of like, I cannot talk about every individual live action remake. There's gonna be like a segment at the beginning that's like, all right, let's talk about the live action remakes and what that could mean for Kingdom Hearts and like how I think that could work if I want it to work or not. And then maybe I'll like rank within the rankings. Like, okay, here's my quick list of how likely and how much I would want to see all of them. But I'm not gonna like, you know, do a little segment where I have a separate song for each movie and talk about each one in depth, because I'm just not going to sit through Dumbo or Cinderella or Beauty and the Beast. I'm just not going to watch them. I can't. I'll be here forever. So, what should I be? It's a KH1 What Happened First quiz. What would my name be? Padded 607! I know, we're going to start. Hey, what's happening, Pat? I can't fit it. I wish I could. What's happening, Pat? In honor of Waka, who probably should never be honored. Oh, fuck, it doesn't fit either. I'll just be happening, Pat. I'm hip and I'm happening. Alright, maybe not so hip. Let's see. Anyway, let's go to the... Wait, let me make sure the settings are... Okay, perfect. Alright, folks, this is Romsom's KH1 What Happened First Kahoot. Here we go. Number 1. What happens first? Aerith scares the absolute dickens out of Donald. Leon fights Sora. Sid tells Sora to keep his chin up. Or Sora hallucinates Yuffie as Kairi. All these Traverse Town related moments here. The reg or the pat? It depends. Like, word-wise, I guess the regular, but concept-wise, the pat. I thought about that for a dragon, but the amount of time it would take me, compared to the amount of money it would make me, unfortunately, it's kind of a cynical thing, but I would, I'd probably not be inclined to do it, but maybe someday, if I'm really well off. Yes, Sid will tell Sora to keep his chin up. Then Leon will fight Sora. Then Aerith will scare Donald, I think. Red or green might happen third or last. I'm not sure. I can't remember which cutscene plays first. There you go. It's me. It's Little Blue Ember. It's Jump, Roxas Enjoyer 358, and Bean. I'm sorry, PJ. You missed one question. Get on in, PJ. Come on. Get on in here. Yeah, that's right. Sid talks to Sora, you kill 5 shadows, and Leon beats up a teenager. Exactly. Hey, Garfield the Monday Killer. I remember Garfield the Monday Killer. Welcome back. Thanks for the follow. Get marching, PJ. Go on, get going. Number 2. Which happens first? Donald reads King Mickey's letter. Sora and Riku race for raft naming rights. Sora meets Ansem in a secret place, or Kairi shows Sora her necklace of Thalassus shells. Look at this little recreation. That's cute. I really had to read those over. Boom, boom. Really got to use your brain. Oh, no kidding. So, oh, that's day 2 is, fuck, for some reason I thought Ansem in the secret place was day 1. No, because you're getting provisions on day 2, and you're looking for the mushrooms, so that would be in there. That was silly of me. So I said yellow. But yeah, Donald will read the letter after day 1, between day 1 and 2. And then you could have, I think any of the 3 happen in the next spot, right? Because you could, I think you could race before you, yeah, you can get race before you get the mushroom, before you meet Ansem. Maybe not the shells, though. You could get blue or yellow second, I think. But blue or yellow are kind of determinate. Well, there goes me. Dropped down to 20th. Behind Donald Trump. That sounds familiar. Roxas Enjoyer, Twink Empire, Jump, Little Blue Ember, and Snack Ralph She. Switching it up there, Ralph. Number 3. Which happens first? Sora lights the lamps in the bazaar room. Alice disappears. The Cheshire Cat tells Sora to head to the deserted garden, or Sora and team obtain a gummy block from the doorknob. Bum, bum, bum. I think I got this one. Yeah, because Alice will disappear after the Crank Tower fight, which is fairly early. You show up, you collect the evidence, you do Crank Tower, then Alice is gone. She's really only there for like that one part at the beginning. Then I believe it would be Cheshire Cat, lamps, and then you get the gummy block at the end from the doorknob after Trickmaster. We got Just James, Bean, Jump, Kiki, and a Platinum Renegade. And I am in... Where am I? I am in 13th? Yes, 13th. Number 4. Which happens first? Oh, God. Sora fights Hades in the Coliseum. Sora obtains the Lionheart Keyblade. Sora finally moves the pedestal in the Coliseum lobby, or Sora upgrades Arrow Magic in Neverland. I think I got it. Definitely had to think about the order of the cups and whatnot. Right, because... So yeah, you can't do any of these other ones without doing the yellow one, because you get Yellow Trinity for beating Hercules in the Hercules Cup, or rather beating the first 3 cups. So you can't fight Hades before you do that. The Lionheart Keyblade will be in the Hades Cup when you fight Leon and Cloud together, and you can't upgrade your Arrow Magic in Neverland until you... It's also optional, but you can't do that until you get the Yellow Trinity, which is from the Hercules Cup. So there you go. Again, anything blue would have to happen before red, but green could happen before or after red and blue. I am now in 5th, and then it's Twink Empire, Donald Trump, B-Man 753, and Just James. Number 5. What happens first? Oh. Kerchak makes his first on-screen appearance. Clayton makes his first on-screen appearance. Turk or Jane make their first on-screen appearance. Have we met? I think I got this. Miss Porter. You do not have to use the Yellow Trinity. No, that's true. So you could actually upgrade your Arrow Magic before moving the pedestal. Technically. But most probably won't. Yeah, so... Sora lands in the treehouse, meets up with Tarzan, fights Sabor. Donald and Goofy land in the bamboo thicket. Turk will run by, shit out a gummy block, and then run off. And then Clayton will, I think, appear off screen, and then they'll go meet Jane and Clayton. I think Kerchak would be last there. There you go. Yeah, Turk is there very briefly. Doesn't have any speaking lines, just a scream. Just James, Twink Empire, me, Bean, and Kiki. Number 6. Which happens first? Tarzan pleads his case to Kerchak. Clayton attempts to shoot Turk and/or Slithery Snake. Sora and company save the gorilla in the camp from the Heartless, or Sora enters the Hippo's Lagoon. Aww. Boom, 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 boom. I think I have it too, but... Yeah, you can't do any of that without going to the Hippo's Lagoon. There's no way up to anything that happens in that direction without going across the Hippos. Yeah, I think Tarzan would plead his case to Kerchak after that. Then Clayton would try to shoot Turk, and then he would save the Heartless, or save the gorillas from the Heartless. Save the Heartless from the gorillas, you know? There you go. No movement there. Number 7. Which happens first? Um... Iago informs Jafar that he's been unable to find Jasmine. It's revealed that Maleficent and company have kidnapped the Princess of Heart. Sora obtains the Jungle King Keyblade, or Maleficent warns Jafar about relying too much on the power of darkness. I wonder if Ramsam just didn't do images for these last ones, or if it didn't. Fuck, really? I thought it would have been yellow. So when does that scene play? The scene where it could be Alice or... Oh, you know what? It's so stupid. So you beat Deep Jungle, right? You seal the keyhole. Then it plays the scene of Maleficent and the villains, and it could show Snow White or Alice, and then it goes back to the tent, and then you get the Keyblade. It, like, breaks it up for some reason. So, instead of, like, getting the Keyblade and then leaving the world, it puts the scene in the middle of all that, which is pretty silly. And then it would be red when you first arrive in Agrabah, and then green when Maleficent's leaving. Your concern is touching, but hardly necessary. There you go. I dropped to 9th for that one. What a blunder. Just James, Timely Barnabas, Jump, Kiki, and a Platinum Renegade. Number 8. Which happens first? The first boss fight in Agrabah, Sora meets Jafar, Sora meets Aladdin, or Aladdin uses his second wish. Easy peasy. Right? Maybe? It's been a great Kahoot, yeah. Really gotta... It's like a puzzle each question. Oh, this is Ramsam. Yeah, it is in fact Sora first meets Jafar. You may forget that initially, upon visiting Agrabah, Aladdin's not even in the city. It's just Carpet and Jasmine. You find Jasmine in the alleyway hiding behind the crates. You talk to her, and then Jafar appears on a ledge above you and sicks some Heartless onto you. Then you go out into the desert and meet Aladdin. Then you would come back, fight Pot Centipede. That'd be the first boss. And, or actually, would Aladdin use his second wish to get rid of the Heartless? Is that what it is? In the, I can't remember if that's his second or his first. I think the first was to escape the cave, and the second is to get rid of the Heartless. So, there you go. And, Flounder, Super Smash Bros. Melee? Thank you for the follow there. Bada bing. We got Just James, Timely Barnabas, Platinum Renegade, Kiki, and Jump. I am in 9th still behind Little Blue Ember. And Anatbra, thank you for the follow there. Or Anat. Number 9, what happens first? Oh god. Sora and company are eaten by a monstro. Sora collects rare nuts for Owl. Sora battles Ursula for the first time, or Sora learns stop magic. You can definitely do some of these before. Oh, Aladdin's second wish is to save Jasmine. Why am... Oh, you know what I'm thinking? The fucking... When they did the manga quiz, they were like, yeah, he used his first wish, like in the movie, to escape... Or no. Well, in the movie, he doesn't actually use the wish. He tricks Genie. But I feel like in the manga, they use the wish to get out of the cave or something. It's a really boring wish. Yeah, so, like, I guess, like, canon-wise, Monstro always happens before Atlantica and probably all of 100 Acre Wood. Well, you can't get the torn page for the bouncing spot until you probably do most of the game. That's a later one. You could do Atlantica before Monstro, but, like, in terms of, like, how the game presents it, it's usually Monstro, Atlantica, Halloween Town. You would learn Stop from the second Parasite Cage battle. That's usually how you would first get your first Stop spell. There you go. His second wish in the manga is to free Genie, I believe, in Calm. Oh, in the Calm manga. There you go. Oh, that's true. You can't avoid it. Yeah, you will always get swallowed by Monstro, no matter what order you intend to do the worlds in. I forgot that, because if you're trying to go to Atlantic or Halloween Town, Monstro will always stop you. So that has to happen. Thank you, PJ. I forgot. I'm still in 9th. This sucks. No movement there. Number 10. Which happens first? Sora seals the Agrabah keyhole. Sora learns Strike Raid. Sora obtains the Water Gleam Summon Gem, or Sora meets Eeyore. This one feels oddly straightforward. But maybe I underthought it. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, Agrabah keyhole. Water Gleam you're going to get in Monstro. You can never go to Monstro before Agrabah, before completing Agrabah. Strike Raid is entirely optional. You can beat the whole game without it. You'll get that from beating Leon and Yuffie in the Pegasus Cup, which actually unlocks after Monstro. And then you never have to meet Eeyore either, but you would always have to meet Eeyore after Agrabah anyway, because you wouldn't have enough torn pages to meet him until then, I think. There you go. That puts me up into 5th. And then we've got Little Blue Ember, Platinum Renegade, Jump, and Just James. Number 11. Which happens first? King Triton tells Sora that Ursula draws power from her cauldron. The party first reaches the sunken ship. Sora obtains the Crystal Trident, or Ariel takes Sora and company to her grotto. Yeah, I think I got this too. Yeah, there's going to be like a little sequence there early on, even before you go and get the Crystal Trident, where Ariel shows off her who's-its and what's-its, even a few thingamabobs. And then I believe it would be blue, then yellow, then red, because red will happen after Ursula steals the actual trident. There you go. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. We got Just James, Jump, Little Blue Ember, me, and Platinum Renegade. Number 12. Which happens first? Ooh, did I fuck this up? I think I fucked it up. Oogie Boogie learns about Jack's plan to make the heart. Sora obtains memory from for Dr. Finkelstein's heart. They obtain surprise for the heart, or party meets Zero for the first time. Ooh, okay, I got it. I was pretty sure that you meet him like fairly early, like before you even talk to the doctor. And then it would be... Then you would get memory from Sally in the graveyard. There might be a scene with Oogie in the middle there. I'm not sure if that happens before or after you get surprise from the mayor by doing the Tombstone game. But yeah, Zero is probably floating around there earlier in the cutscene. We got Kylevex, thank you for the follow there. If you think about it, the bathroom is the toilet's house. You know, we were just talking about this in Ultima Club. How the bathroom it's primarily used for pissing and shitting, but no one calls it by what it really should be called. You don't take a bath in most well, in a house bathroom you might if there's a bath in there, but in a public restroom, why would you don't rest in there? Are you resting? I mean, I guess if you're like expelling stuff from your body, you're taking a rest while doing that, but I think it should be called like the Shit and Piss Emporium or something. Anyway, there's a whole discourse about this. It's always been a euphemism to disguise the fact, like a bathroom or a restroom or a powder room. It's all nonsense. A washroom? Come on. An emporium, yeah. Hey, what's going on? You've walked in on a great moment there, Kyle X. So, yeah, no one in the U.S. calls it a water closet. I've never seen that. I mean, I've seen it, but I've never heard it in person. There you go. The dump room, the excavation station. See, that's much better. Yeah, you wash, but like I think the most common feature of a bathroom is like pissing or shitting. Like you're gonna piss or shit more often than you shower, probably. I mean, I probably shower more often than I poop personally, but I definitely pee more often than I shower. So it's like, yeah, the pee poo poo room. Yeah. We really stopped down in the middle of this. Just James, me, Jump, Zengel, aka PA, and a Little Blue Ember. Number 13. Which happens first? I keep reading the questions if it's going to be new. Okay. Party learns White Trinities. Sora learns Ars Arcanum. Sora gets the Divine Rose Keyblade, or Sora learns Ragnarok. I almost clicked the wrong one here. Boom. It can be for your hands, true. That's true. I guess I didn't think about that. So yeah, technically you should be washing your hands an equivalent amount of times that you piss and shit. Yeah, Sora learns ours from Captain Hook in Neverland. And then you're going to learn White Trinities from Riku 1 in Hollow Bastion, which is right after. Ragnarok from Riku 2. And then Divine Rose is optional, but you would typically get that between White Trinities and Ragnarok by talking to Belle in the library. There you go. We got Little Blue Ember and Platinum Renegade rising up to fourth and fifth there. Number 14, which happens first? I randomized the answers. I'll check again after this, but I'm almost positive. Sorry, Party fights Yuffie, Sora learns Kiraga, Party fights Maleficent, or Riku summons the Keyblade of Heart. Yes, sir. Let me just make sure. Yeah, they're randomized. So I was very close to picking yellow, but there is a cutscene where Riku shows off the Keyblade to Maleficent in her, you know, human or fairy form, so she's not been fought yet. So that'll happen before you fight her for the first time. There's no time in between for that to happen. So it'll be green, then yellow, and then typically you would, you know, talk to Aerith and get Kiraga, although you could skip that and then fight Yuffie. You could also skip that too. So only green and yellow are guaranteed to happen, obviously. There you go. We got Little Blue Ember and Platinum Renegade rising up to third and fourth. Number 15, which happens first? The Platinum match is unlocked in Olympus Coliseum. Belle and the Beast reunite. Kairi gives Sora her lucky charm, or the party meets Leon, Yuffie, and Aerith in Hollow Bastion. You can't skip Kiraga forever. Yeah, there's no nothing forcing you to get that. In fact, you have to talk to Aerith 3 times in the library to get it. First time for flavor checks, second time for answer reports, and third time for Kiraga. Boom, boom. Yep, so that'll be the lucky charm scene. That'll be after Sora turns into a Heartless, and then they escape to Traverse Town. Kairi gives Sora the charm. Then you would see Belle and the Beast reunite in the library, and then you would meet the Final Fantasy crew, and then, you know, the Platinum match is optional. That's the Sephiroth battle. We got Platinum Renegade and Timely Barnabas rising up. Just James comfortably in first there. Number 16, which Ansem quote happens first? Oh, interesting. Oh, God. Darkness is the heart's true essence. Kingdom Hearts, fill me with the power of darkness. I'm getting a little Captain Hookish in there. Behold the endless abyss. Every light must fade. Every heart return to darkness. I think I got it. It's almost all of it. Is it this? Yeah, okay. So red and green, I think red and green are on the Depressed on the Islands fight before that, and then yellow and blue are before. Well, yellow is right before World of Chaos. Behold the endless abyss. And then blue would be like at the very end, right? Yeah. Does green happen during Depressed on the Islands? I want to say it does. But yeah. Red definitely happens first. We got Timely Barnabas and Little Blue Ember rising up there. All right. Number 17. Which happens first? Sora wins the Pegasus Cup, Sora defeats the Cable Wonders Guardian, Sora learns High Jump, or Sora defeats the Parasite Cage for the second time. If you recall, I gave you a little bit of a hint on this. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, indeed, all but one are optional, which is the blue one. The other 3 you never have to do. But typically, you have to beat Agrabah before you can go to Monstro. So then you do blue, and then you would do yellow. You'd have to get a high jump in order to fight the Parasite Cage for the second time. And then Pegasus Cup opens after Monstro is finished. So that would be the order there. No movement there. Oh, moving along to number 18. Which happens first? Party battles the Ice Titan. Sora locks the Hollow Bastion Keyhole. The Hades Cup is unlocked. Or Sora learns a Super Glide. Bum, 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 bum. I think I got this. Maybe I fell for the bait. Yeah, thankfully you don't have to fight Pegasus himself in the cup. Ooh, I did fall for the bait. For some reason, I thought maybe after the first visit, then Hades Cup was unlocked, but you do have to seal the keyhole. I thought maybe it was like after the Riku 2 fight, then Hades Cup was unlocked, and then like all the other Big Boy Heartless escape. But alas, I was a fool. I was a big fool. So it would be blue, then yellow, and then you could do red before green, but typically you would probably get Super Glide in End of the World before that. All right, everyone but me got that. I was a stupid, stupid man. Number 19. Which happens first? Tinkerbell kicks Donald in the face. Sora sees Kairi for the first time in Neverland. Sora battles Anti-Sora, or Peter Pan rescues Wendy. Pretty easy, IMO. Boom, boom, boom. Presto. Yeah, because the first scene in Neverland, Kairi is on the deck. She's unconscious, but Sora can see her. And then I think Tinkerbell would kick Donald in the face. Then yellow, and then green, because Peter can be with you for Anti-Sora. So, there you go. We all got that one. Moving on to our final question. Which of these 4 major bosses, each equally critical to the Kingdom Hearts universe, is defeated first? Oh boy. Ansem Seeker of Darkness, Maleficent, Riku Ansem, or Clayton? They're all equally important. Free points, baby. I do say I am critically important. Yes, Clayton, and then Maleficent, then Riku Ansem, and then plain Ansem. Ramsam is the person responsible for the all Clayton Kahoot, so that makes sense why that's the final question. All right, let's see our leaderboard here. In third place, 16 out of 20 for Little Blue Ember. Bronze medal there. Silver medal, 17 out of 20 for yeah boy, it's me. And 19 out of 20 for Just James. Just fucking crushed it. Only missed one question. Congratulations, James. 8th for PJ. Good job, PJ. Timely Barnabas in 4th, and Platinum Renegade in 5th. But shout out to PJ. PJ! This is very fun. So I don't think Ramsam's here, but thank you, Ramsam, for making this for us. It was very fun, Kahoot. I wouldn't mind doing this for other games. How many tries for Leechgrave? You can vote now. On my Leechgrave attempts, if you use the prediction tab at the top there. I'm going to say, I think this is actually pretty, it wasn't that difficult, but I feel like a lot of people thought it was. Crazy Gate, Crazy G8, thank you for the follow there. I'm going to say like 34%. 24, okay, wow. Hardest one was the pedestal in the lobby, and then what was down here? Hippo's Lagoon. I did manage to get both of those. Oh, there you go. Again, thank you, Ramsam. Oh, Ramsam's here. There you go. And they're fact checkers. Oh my god. Look at that. I'm sorry, Ramsam. I said you weren't here. If you were here all along. But thank you. If you're just here for the Kahoot, that'll be it for today. We'll be back on Saturday at 4 for Oracle has a Kahoot all about Kingdom Hearts memes. That should be pretty interesting. Let me move this Ramsam one to the previously played pile. I'm actually not sure what we're playing on Saturday. We might go back to Epic Mickey. Maybe we'll talk about what we'll do on Saturday as we play days here. But speaking of, we're going to move on over to that. So goodbye, Vaughn people.